Hi, so installing PalloysConnect into Rhino. We're going to look at Rhino 5 versus Rhino 7. Rhino 5 is a legacy program, but it's still used by Matrix 9 users and very old Rhino Gold users, where Rhino 7 is the currently commercially available version of Rhino 7, and it's about to be updated to Rhino 8. For Rhino 7, the process is very simple because McNeil have got a command called Package Manager. Looks like this. You open Package Manager, you can see which packages you already have installed. Alternately, you can go search online, give it a chance to find all its packages it's looking for. You can go online to see which packages are available. If you don't already have it installed, you can search for PalloysConnect in here. You don't have to type out the whole thing, it'll filter as you go along. And you would select PalloysConnect and you would click install, and that's it. You've got PalloysConnect, you're done. Periodically come back here. If we send out an email saying that there's updates, this is also how you would do the update. You'd select the latest version and update to it. Alright, for Rhino 5 the process is a lot more manual because it didn't have Package Manager and it has different dependencies. So you would download this file from the link that we provide, PalloysConnect R5. You would double click it, it'll run an installer, just click next, next, next. When that's done, you may have to restart your Rhino 5 because it also doesn't register plugins live occasionally. But after you restart your Rhino 5, you should have a new command called PalloysConnect, like that. And when you run it, you should see a login screen. After that, the process is exactly the same for all users. You can, I'm going to close the Rhino 7 for now. The software runs exactly the same. Whoops, I've got Rhino 5. There we go. No, we don't want to save. Alright, so we're going to work in the Rhino 5 iteration of it now. So you will be issued with a username and a password for accessing this. Tick remember me if you don't want to fill it in each time. If you've downloaded the software and you don't have an account, you can click here to sign up, and if you've forgotten your password, you can click there to ask us to reset your password. Alright, click the submit button with your correct username and password. It's going to pop up this little window. The window is free floating because most CAD users would use 2 monitors. The usage for it is reasonably simple. As you open it, it's downloaded your live pricing for the day relevant to your company and your agreement with us, and then you can just start adding components to it. Alright, so you grab the shank and you go add a part. It's going to go orange. What's happening there is our software is busy checking the file, making sure there's no problems with the file, and if there's multiple components, it's doing a boolean, it's adding them all to each other. You can change the details over here. Making that number smaller means that you're going to get a lot more fine detail, but you're going to have a much bigger file. Alright. Also, if you feel like the software is smoothing your component too much, you can turn the smoothing off. Generally speaking, we find that this is these defaults up here are great, so you just press enter to put the part in. It'll capture an image of the part, it'll weigh the part for you, and it'll give you an alloy price depending on what you're after. So pick the alloy you want to produce this in. Let's assume that we're going for 18 yellow gold. So you've got the manufacturing fee, which is the print fee and the cast fee and de-sprue, etc. To bring it up to it, you've got your total weight for this item, the alloy price for it, and then your cost. Okay, so you can also then add a second component in here. You can add it in there, same process as before, just press enter, and then 18 white in this case. And if you need to add more, you can add up to 6 components per job. Generally speaking, you never use more than 2 or 3. Alright, you can change your quantity, so if you're doing tennis bracelets, etc., you can change the quantities there and the pricing will update. To place the order, go to order, get an order summary. It'll give you a little reference field up the top here. So if this is for a specific customer, Mrs. Jones, and your reference number, which is FG2367, this will print out on our main job ticket. So if you've worked with us before, you'll know that you get your jobs in a master ticket, and within the master ticket you have your components. All right, so these are the components. And for this over here, you might say no sandblast. Please don't sandblast the part. Some people ask for that. And you may have different messages for the different. These will actually print out on the part ticket, so they physically will follow the part ticket through our system. No de-sprue. There's some message you'd want to give us over there. This is an estimate pricing. Alright, and when you click place order, it'll put it into our system. You've got one little confirmation box, click confirm. It's going to bring an uploader and it's going to upload into a system. Apologies, it came up off screen. Alright, so by the time you see this, that was very quick. It placed it directly into our system. You can now close this window. That little reference number down there, until you get a PDP reference from us, is to let us know what you placed the job order with. You can copy this so that you can paste it somewhere else. Okay, and then basically there you were done. You can start your next job that you want to place an order with us. Alright, so that works for Rhino 5, and for Rhino 7 exactly the same. Thanks guys.